Welcome to the Voice of Harrisburg for the week of November the 3rd, 2012. I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and you're tuned into the Voice of Harrisburg, and this is an hour of pulchritude and despair, and I think most of this week we'll probably have more despair this week. I hate having to do these dedications. We had a lot of dedications to people who passed away this week, and this time it's more, we have a dedication to something that's more personal and more local, and I hate having to do these things. And we are dedicating our show tonight to the memory of Iain Drakeley, who passed away yesterday or today, I'm not sure. When he operated the Highlander Inn for a long time, and if you went to the Highlander Inn in North Augusta, you knew Iain, and if you went there before that, you knew his dad David. And I knew David more. I mean, I knew Iain when he was little, and I hadn't seen him in many years, and I'm regretfully tell you that he passed away from, apparently, I guess, an asthma attack. I remember many years ago he was asthmatic, because they had a little chihuahua that I remember now, thinking about it, what they call a asthma hound chihuahua, and I didn't really remember that. You know, those, I think they call them asthma hound chihuahuas for people who have asthma. So anyway, a terrible thing. Passing, and we don't really have any songs particularly for Iain. I do have something here from John H. Glover Kind. The closest thing I have to early British pop music, and it's called let's see, I think I'm going to get a proper name of it. I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside, and it's a very old song and a very great song in my opinion. So John H. Glover Kind with I Do Love to Be Beside the Seaside. Okay, some very old, I guess you say probably early 20th century English pop music, definitely pre-Fab Four. They drew, of course, the Beatles did draw on a wealth of British popular music. Had I think a lot more a lot more intricate melody than American pop music for its day. Just given evidence by the wealth of look at XTC, look at Squeeze, look at the Beatles, look at Pink Floyd, all the stuff the intricacies of the melodies they had to draw on, and they drew from that early 20th century English pop. Anyway, let's see. Tonight we're going to hear from a lot of stuff. I didn't really have a chance to get any new stuff. Let's see. Let's hear from 666. And what's the name of this song? This is Out of the Cellar by 666.
Just give it time.
Okay, that was 666 with Out of the Cellar, and you're listening to the Voice of Harrisburg. And let's see, what are we talking about tonight? Anyway, yeah, we're talking about Iain Drakeley passing away from a very bad asthma attack, and not very old at all, late 30s at best. I don't know any no arrangements yet announced will be forthcoming in the days to come. There is a gathering right now going on over at the Highlander at this point. I did drop by briefly, but I didn't stay very long, and I need to get back and do the show. I felt doing the show for him was probably the better thing to do. Let's see, what else are we going to hear tonight? Let's hear a little bit of let's see what we got from Chamomile. We got let's see, how about Glass Candy? What's Glass Candy? What do we have? Night Nurses? Yeah, let's hear from Glass Candy, Night Nurses. Okay, that was Glass Candy with Night Nurses, and this day was a very strange day. It started off in a really kind of a positive way. I was having coffee, breakfast at New Moon Cafe. I gotta say, New Moon Cafe, you suck because you got rid of the couches. I don't know who you're trying to impress there with all those hard ass benches, but okay, I got it. I want somebody to build a coffee house in downtown Augusta that serves good coffee, not Starbucks, that has benches where I can sit down on my ass. That's where I want my breakfast, with a bagel, with a decent cup of coffee, not Starbucks, and I want a couch for my ass. Okay, I got them. They got them in Athens. I want a couch for my ass. I don't want a hard seat. But okay, that said, if I want to do it, I may have to do it myself, but I don't have any money. So anyway, starting out in the morning, having coffee at New Moon Cafe, and I'm sitting there looking, and I see these three guys sitting there, and they don't look like they're from here because they ain't speaking English. Sounds like French to me. And these dudes look, man, they're dressing, man, they're getting their clothes from, they ain't getting their clothes from Walmart, man. And I look over, and this dude's got like this tattoo, and it's like music notes, and so I said, you guys are in a band. So yeah, they're in a band, so they're from Belgium, and they played the Metro last night. So thanks, Metro, up yours for not advertising it as well as you could have. It was Smooth and the Bully Boys from Belgium, rockabilly band. Yeah, right, thanks for the real heads up, dickheads. And sorry, like I told them I was in a band called Ernest T. Bastards, and so I told them about Facebook, and I'm trying to get them to send me some MP3s. Maybe we'll play them on here. Maybe they'll send me some MP3s, and we'll be friends. And maybe next time we come to Augusta, you can promote it. Maybe by then Ernest T. Bastards will be ready to play, and they'll have their their position problem solved. The one with the guy that plays the guitar with the 4 heavy strings, that position. Anyway, that's to everybody who's ever applied for that position and dicked out on us. And you know who you are. So, I'm not putting up with people like that anymore. Anyway, so that started out a great thing, right? Met a band from Belgium. That was cool. And then Iain Drakeley dies at the end of the day. And in between, there was all kinds of shit happened. Some good and some bad, so I don't know. Anyway, that was my day. And yesterday was, wow, I got to go. I didn't have any calls all week, so I had to kind of go out on these 2 calls from Sylvania. I had to go from Swainsboro first till Sylvania. So if you've ever been from Sylvania to Swainsboro, how the hell do you get there? There's no real main roads, so my GPS is real good, but it took me through a town called Canucci. I get my coochie in Canucci. I think there might be a song. It took me through a town called Garfield, and there really is a town called Garfield, and find that one on, if you've been there, Ort, have you been to Canucci, Ort? Ooh, and it was dark too. I mean, not twilight time. This is the 9 o'clock, 9:45 at night. I mean, these people, there ain't even no houses out there. Ain't even no lights from no houses out there in this place. and my GPS is telling me turn left, turn right, and I didn't even know where I was, but I got there, and thank God I had a good one, and no more spook stories, ghost stories, but it was kind of weird being in Canucci, because I got my coochie in Canucci. And so anyway, let's hear from that's enough talking. The election's going to be over, and yeah, it'll be over Tuesday. Woo! Either way, whatever way it's going to be. Let's hear from the Olivia Trimmer Control, and what's this one called? Define a Transparent Dream.
There was only one problem. The songs were slightly different in tempo and a semitone apart.
They're different words, different melodies, and different chord progressions.
I brilliantly contrived a method of recombining the two different versions of the song by splicing the tape and speeding one slower, thusly changing the pitch and tempo.
Surface and to the distance, constantly
Okay, that was the Olivia Tremor Control with Define a Transparent Dream. I'm glad they gave some of their stuff in the freebie pile, in the, what do you call this, whatever this, Creative Commons license. So folks like me can play it, because we need some stuff like that to play. You know, we need some really cool stuff to play. I mean, we got some cool stuff, but we need some like brand name cool stuff, you know. I mean, we need some Olivia Tremor Control cool stuff. You know, I mean, a lot of the stuff's great. There's no bad music on the Free Music Archive at WFMU. And hey, you know, WFMU did suffer through Sandy. Sandy wreaked havoc on WFMU, and I think they're taking up money. And I think you can donate. You need to go look up WFMU online and donate to them. I think a couple of their transmitters went out, got damaged. They didn't have the big record sale like they were going to. God, could you imagine? I think going to New York and going to WFMU's record sale would probably be just like, that'd be better than porn, man. Really. I mean, it'd be better than, I don't know what, better than Russian, what is that? It's the stuff that, not pay-per-view, what is that stuff? I don't know what a girl talks to you or whatever. I don't watch that shit. Anyway, you know, Russian bridesmail. Nah, they don't have that anymore, do they? Brides by mail. Anyway, so yeah, it would be more fun than that probably. So anyway, I've been listening to Bob Dylan's new album Tempest. Of course, he has his Titanic song that he wrote, which is, the whole album's great. And what can you say? It's Bob Dylan. I mean, God, Bob Dylan. What do you want? It's great. Either you love it or you hate it. Here's Michael Chapman with his Titanic song. I think it's called Michael Chapman and the Woodpile's Titanic. So we can't play Bob's, but we can play Michael Chapman's, and it's good.
Well, it was midnight on the sea. Band played near my balcony. Fairly Titanic, fairly well. Yes, it was midnight on the sea. Band played near my balcony. Fairly Titanic, fairly well. When Titanic went and got its load, the captain hollered all aboard. Fairly Titanic, fairly well. When Jack Johnson went and get on board, the captain said, we don't haul no coal. Fairly Titanic, fairly well. When it was midnight on the sea, band played near my balcony. Fairly Titanic, fairly well. Titanic came around the curve, she went and struck that big iceberg. Fairly Titanic, fairly well. Titanic was a sinking down, see them lifeboats all around. Fairly Titanic, fairly well. So it was midnight on the sea, the band played near my balcony. Fairly Titanic, fairly well. Yes, it was midnight on the sea. The band played near my balcony. Fairly Titanic, fairly well. shall keep winning down Steegle Rock. Fare thee Titanic, fare thee well. When the wind you got on land, crying, Lord, have mercy on my land. Fare thee Titanic, fare thee well. So it was midnight on the sea, the band played nearby down to me. Fare thee Titanic, fare thee well. Yes, it was midnight on the sea, the band played nearby down to me. Fare thee Titanic, fare thee well.
Okay, that was Mike Chapman and the Woodpiles. Titanic, Fare Thee Well. I think it's a pretty good little song, man. I think, yeah, it sounds pretty good to me anyway. Not near as long as Bob's, but yeah. So anyway, get a chance, check out Tempest. I highly recommend it. A lot of good songs on there. A lot of good. Bob's just getting raunchier in his old age. Anyway, let's see. I was gonna, if you want to listen to a 71-year-old man talk about putting his big-breasted women and putting his face between big titties, there's a line in there about that, I swear. Let's see. How about let's listen to Cheap Time and Underneath the Fruit Flies, whatever the hell that means.
The silent and neon and blue. The talking and the accent you do. The holes in the back of your teeth. The stains on your safe message. The call and the call and the call. The memories you keep on the wall. The wrecks in the back of your yard. The things that you already are. The sleep like swimming in the air with sacks of bottles everywhere. And after dancing out the air, built up like Buffy on your stair. Colors of your eyes and the clothes. The orange and the cigarette smoke. The sound in the back of your head. The wallpaper music you hear. The call and the call and the call. The memories you keep on the wall. The wrecks in the back of your yard. The thing that you already are. The free fly swirling in the air with sacks of bottles everywhere. And I'm just dancing out there. Built up like Buffy on your stair. The signs that are neon and blue. The talk and the accent you lose. The holes in the back of your cheek. The stains on your seat plastic sheet. The car and the car and the car. The memories you keep on the wall. The sound in the back of your head. Oh, what baby music you hear. The 3-5 sweating in the air. With sacks of bottles everywhere. And you can guess it out there. Just like busting on us, yeah.
Okay, that was Cheap Time, Underneath the Fruit Flies. Wow. Anyway, you're listening to the Voice of Harrisburg, and we are halfway through the show. Well, with 25 more minutes to go. And you're tuned into an hour of Pulchritude in Despair, usually here on Saturday nights. Brought to you by whatever the hell it's brought to you by. And let's see, what shall we listen to now? Here's one we should be hearing. We should be seeing a single from this band soon. I know it's been a year-long project, and I can't really remember what day when this MP3 came out. It's been a while. It's been a long time, but the single should be coming out sometime. Here's Season November with Win You, and we hope to see the single soon. I know it's been a long, hard trek to get it, but easy for me to say, it should be coming out soon. Okay, that was Seize November and Win You, and hopefully that will be out by Christmas time. So maybe if you're good and you ain't done nothing wrong for Santa Claus, maybe you get one of them in your stocking. Maybe your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your mama or your daddy will go to Westry in Athens and somewhere else and order one offline and buy one for you and put it in your stocking. Wrap it up for you and give it to you if you deserve it. I think you deserve it. You ought to get one. You should get one. And you should get one early so it'll have a little bitty number on it, like a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. They're better that way if you get the little numbers on them. You can wait until they got the great big numbers on them, but that's fine. Get one of those too. But get a reprint, that's fine. Don't matter, as long as you get one. Anyway, what was I going to play next? I was going to introduce you to one of our producers. Let's see if I can get our little producer up here. Here's Chico. He's one of our producers. He's one of our new interns on the production staff. He helps out around here. He takes out the trash, keeps the boogers away. Say hello there, Chico. Say hello, Chico. You can't say hello? Okay, well, we'll go in there and I'll let you out in a minute. I gotta finish the show. You gotta go guard the place. Let's see. Let's hear from Plus Plus, and I don't know what the name of the song is. Yeah, it's Oh Mary, What Have You Done? Okay, that was Plus Plus. Oh Mary, what have you done? Short song. Anyway, yeah. I did happen to catch a op-ed in the Wall Street Journal, which I don't think has generally been supportive of the present administration in the White House throughout these last 4 years. But the op-ed today said the economy was in bad shape and had been in the worst shape it's been in since the 1930s, and it was slowly getting better. And they did not think, the person who wrote this did not think Mitt Romney's Bush extension of the Bush tax cuts and his trickle down, his more whatever it is, keep on with the trickle down economics was going to work. And I think they were trying to say that, and they probably were throwing up. They probably were having to throw up as they said it and choke it out, but they said it, and apparently the job forecast looks fairly bright for the next year. It looks like, and probably all Fox News. I don't watch Fox News, but probably all they talked about on Friday. We thought, since if the economic forecast was going to look good on Friday when the report came out, Fox News was probably going to talk about Benghazi all week, all day Friday, instead of the job report, which is probably what happened. Which you would expect that. That's my political. Oh, and Lee Anderson has the collective intelligence of a carrot. And I've said, that's all I'm going to say. It'll be over Tuesday. I early voted. Oh, John Lester, I did not see a spot. They did not have Paul Brown on there in my district, or I would have written you in. I don't know why they didn't have Paul Brown. I thought he seems like a pain in my butt, and he seems like he sent me stuff before that he represents me, or he claims to represent me, or something, but I didn't see any place on there to vote for him. Or wait a minute, hold on, let me rephrase that, to not vote for him, because I would not vote for him, but I didn't see any place in there where his name was on it, or your name could have been written in. So I don't know what happened. I don't know about that, but anyway, I didn't see it, so I didn't get to vote about him. So anyway, politics aside, that's what's happening. Plankton Watt, what's the name of the song here? Hash Smuggler's Blues. Man, what a great name for a song. Plankton Watt, Hash Smuggler's Blues. Okay, that was Plankton Watt and the Hash Smugglers Blues. That was from the Rebetika compilation, and I forgot to write it down. It's you can find it on the Free Music Archive. I think you can download the whole thing, and you can. It's Hash. I can't remember a thing, but it's comes from Greece and from the 1920s or the early 20th century. Maybe not just the 1920s. Anyway, we are 52 minutes into the hour, and you're listening to the Voice of Harrisburg, and I have to tell you one time again that we are dedicating this whole hour to the memory of Iain Drakeley, who passed away just entirely too soon. He ran the Highlander Inn. I guess he took it over from his dad, and I worked for his dad years and years and years ago, and it's a tragedy, and it was sudden, and it was I just don't know what to say. It was unexpected, and I'm sure the family is very devastated, and we are thinking about the Drakeleys, and my hearts go out to them. They've been part of the community for years. They come. Oh, I wanted to talk about that too. I'm glad I kind of thought about it. They come from Nuneaton, Derbyshire, in England, and a year or so ago, I think it was about a year ago, they posted some wonderful pictures that they had in the family pictures, a family album of, I don't know what relative, grandfather, great grandfather, whatever, but somebody, uncle, I don't know what it was. They can maybe help me out when on another day when this terrible thing's over, and tell me. But they had a relative in Nuneaton, and they had great pictures of this Victorian circus, and this guy, this Drakeley. I forgot if it was called Drakeley's. It wasn't Drakeley's Circus. That sounds too plain. It was something like Drakeley's Exhibition or something. But he ran like a little circus in Nuneaton, and it was around 1800s. I mean, like 1890s, around the turn of the century, Victorian England, and it was just the most wonderful. They posted the most wonderful pictures of these rides and or circus things, and it's just beautiful pictures of their relatives that ran this little fair, I guess, over there, and they came over. Immigrated back in the 70s, early mid-70s, and kind of fell into the bar business kind of quite by accident. If I remember the story right, David didn't come here to be in a bar business. I think he came here to be in something else, and something else didn't work out, and the pub kind of just opened up, and that's how he got there. So anyway, I may be telling the story wrong, but anyway, let's see. We're coming up on the hour. I'm worn out. I drove 200 miles in one day. Let's see what we can find from Nine Fingers. We haven't heard from Nine Fingers in a while. And let's see what this one is. This is Darkness of the Night by Nine Fingers.
We're living on the evilness that lives within.
a chance to give. We go blinded by the darkness of the night, by the darkness of the night. So bright, by a love that is so bright, make everything right. By the darkness of the night, darkness of the night, by the darkness of the night, by the darkness of the night, by a love that is so bright, make everything right. By the darkness of the night, darkness of the night,
Okay, that was Nine Fingers, Darkness of the Night, and you have been listening to the Voice of Harrisburg for the week of November the 3rd and 2012, and you've been tuned in for an hour of Pulchritude and Despair, and we may see next week, I don't know, we may have a show, we may not. I've got to be on call for work next week, and we'll just have to see how it goes. Just may play it by ear, see how it runs. If I'm here, we may do it, and if I get called out, we just may have to put it up for another day. Anyway, so let's see. Let me try to leave this with you. I had a song in mind. I was trying to think of it. I want to find Dick White and his golden guitar, Maybelle.
worms have eaten half the barn, still nothing grows on this here farm. Old as hills and trees and dells, an old cow Maybelle calm. Hot and hungry, dying of thirst. That's if the dust don't get me first. I'm happy as hell, laying down in the dell with my old friend Maybelle cursed. Summer comes, still one tree she flowers. I'll sit beneath until her fruit showers down on my head, and if I'm not dead, hooray for her magical powers. Me and my cow on the hill, a clear night sky and a chill.
time to head home, knowing old Maybell I would kill. Got down on my knees and I prayed. Close at my side did she stay. She knew in her heart no more pulling that cart, and I would eat well for days.
Okay, that was Dick White and his golden guitar, Maybell. What a great song. And I think we're going to get out of here. We got one more. We're going to do Elijah McGuinn, Mary Don't You Weep, and then we're going to close it out. And this show, like I said, was in memory of Iain Drakeley, who passed away much too young. And so this is the Voice of Harrisburg, and you've been listening, and thanks for listening, and as always, tell your friends to listen. We have much happier times. We do. This year's been we had a lot of in memory of this one and that one and the other one and all that. And so it's been that time.
Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. For one of these morns about 12 o'clock, this old world is gonna reel and rock, and Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn.
Okay. That's it for the Voice of Harrisburg for this week, November the 3rd, 2012. We will play it by ear next week as whether we have a show. Like I said, I got to work. I'll be on call, actually. If we get no calls, then we'll be here. And so everybody take it easy, and we might see you next week. We'll put out notices on Facebook.